And we start tonight with a stunning statement from leaders of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway as we approach the historic 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. An urgent warning telling you to change your plans for that Sunday. You will now need to get to the Speedway at least 2 hours earlier than any normal race.
And that is so you can avoid huge headaches and make sure you see every moment of the race. RTV6's Chris Prophet has been at the Speedway all day. And Chris, there are a lot of people who need to pay attention to this urgent warning tonight, right?
And one longtime fan told me today that the Indy 500 hasn't seen an expected crowd this big in years. And for that reason, Speedway officials issued that stern warning today that fans need to be at the track by 8 a.m. or risk getting in late. Reserved seats for the race are sold out, prompting Speedway officials to issue a rare warning.
With the crowd, it's going to be big this year. We want to make sure everybody starts thinking about, let's getting here early. I don't want anybody to miss anything. I don't want anybody to be stuck outside of the gates as they're trying to get in and panicking to get to their seats.
The Speedway is asking fans to take shuttles running from downtown and the airport to the track and other public transportation to minimize normal race day traffic jams. Expected to be worse this year because of the 100th running of the race.
So I'm going to plan on leaving home early, about an hour or two before the track opens up. Try to get in line instead of sitting out in the car, wasting gas to get in line, come in and get a parking spot and everything, get ready, come and see all the activities.
As always, gates on race day open at 6 a.m. The Speedway is asking fans to arrive no later than 8 to ensure that all can watch all of the pre-race events, with the race beginning shortly after noon. Fans are heeding the track's warning to get here early.
It's going to be crazy. Everyone wants to be at the 100th running of the race and get here early, or don't get in.
I imagine the crowd's going to be pretty large that day, so it's your best bet to get here early, especially if you want to enjoy the entire day, not have the headache of the traffic and all that comes along with that.
While no one will estimate how big this year's crowd will be, fans predict that the 100th running of the race will be epic, both on the track and for the number of people witnessing auto sports history. And the Speedway is going to have to work to get the same message out to an unknown number of out-of-state fans that will be attending the race this year, so they're not in the same boat as everybody else that decides to show up late. They say 8 a.m. or risk getting in late. Reporting live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Chris Prophet, RTV6.